I'm tired of people saying, oh, Shadow's boost animation looks better when he is skating. The hovering looks, okay, right. Like imagine you're playing Shadow the Hedgehog and you're skating, right? You're just skating and then eventually he gets to top speed and he just starts doing this. Or better yet, he does this. He's just flying like this. We did a Sonic Hot Takes, a local trap TV community Sonic Hot Takes video, which was very fun. Definitely gonna do another one. But this time, we're gonna have to go to Twitter. I know what you're thinking. Why would the f would you go to Twitter? Twitter's so toxic. But I came across a Twitter page. Sonic Confessions and Takes, alright? So, I've been seeing this page go around on my For You page or whatever on Twitter. I was like, bro, we gotta check this shit out. First off, I'm not followed. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But it's basically an account where I think, yeah, you can submit your confessions here, and then they post them, and then they have a agree or disagree joint underneath, and then everybody gets to vote and stuff like that. So let's just scroll down and just pick some good ones. See what the people talking about, man. This nasty ass give. What the hell? Alright, what is this? Not really a take, just wanted to say how cool and good the Forces boost aura looks. It's better than the Unleashed one? Okay, from this give, it's hard to see, but the Forces boost aura looks better than the Unleashed one? Yeah, hard in fact, yeah, let's vote on all these. Yeah, hard disagree. Oh, some people are in the middle, some people, that's, I don't know. Sonic X is the only real Sonic adaptation. A lot of people have been on this whole true Sonic, the real Sonic thing when it comes to adaptations, and then people are disagreeing, and then a lot of people are agreeing, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And one thing is like, yeah, it's an adaptation, so they're not really trying to go for anything different. Unless you try to put a canon sticker on it, then of course y'all know me. But I ain't gonna lie, I kinda agree with this. All the other adaptations, just literally take the character and do something else with it. Sonic X feels like this is like the true vision of what this character was originally trying to be like, even though it was different writers and stuff like that. I think they was trying their hardest to adapt the original vision of this character in here, and you can just tell in the show. Like there's no other show or movie that gets that right. They have certain aspects, but they kind of deviate sometimes, right? So I'm here to agree. Nigga said disagree. 63% disagree. That's crazy. The overall reception of Sonic in the 2010s would have been vastly different, slightly better, if Sega didn't sign the Nintendo exclusivity. Sonic Boom, originally developed for PlayStation/Xbox, might not be rushed and released in a much better state, unlike what happened in reality. I think that Nintendo exclusivity thing was definitely like a really bad idea, because you're just locking your the next couple games to fucking Nintendo only consoles. That was really stupid. Definitely you didn't sign that. You can make these games actual Sonic games, you know what I'm saying? Like, and put them on, you know, main series consoles and the Wii U. You can put it on all three. Like, Nintendo must have been giving them some crazy money. Yeah, I kind of agree with this. I don't know exactly how much it would change, but we probably would be in a better, like, Forces probably wouldn't have been that ass. We would have had some money behind that project, but we lost so much money because of this fucking exclusivity deal. Is bad. Yeah, like I feel like we wouldn't get Boom in that situation, right? Like we just wouldn't get Boom. We would get something else. I feel like we probably still would have got Lost World. Well, no. We wouldn't even have gotten Lost World, actually, because Lost World was trying to be like a fucking Mario World game, a Super Mario Bros. Thing. We're talking about branching to a completely different timeline without this Nintendo exclusivity. I probably don't know about everything surrounding this thing, but I feel like we wouldn't get Lost World and we wouldn't get Boom. We would just get some really solid games, and then Forces would probably still be maybe something on the table. Even then, that might be something completely different. It's kind of interesting to think about. I'm agree. I think I don't agree with everything here, like Boom being better, or even if we get Lost World, but I agree that because Generations, we was on top of the world, we was chilling, and then they fucked it. I guess we got the mid timeline. Look, no, we got the redemption timeline. Oh God. Okay, what is this? Oh God, okay, this is what I've seen recently. Tweets like these are the exact reason I made this account, because for what reason does a harmless take like this from a random small account attract so many genuinely miserable people? There's no reason we can't be civil. Who cares? It's a blue cartoon hedgehog. Hey man, talk that talk, alright? People take this shit too seriously. Now what is this? Now this is hot take. If Sonic can be anything, then Sonic is nothing. People didn't fall in love with a blank slate. They fell in love with a character that is unlike any other. I be saying this shit. An established character that should be consistent. Sonic should be Sonic, and Sonic can't just be anything. I'm just saying, because people want to talk about how Sonic back then was this, Sonic back then was that, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, Sonic was Sonic, and y'all loved him for it. Why the fuck do we want him to be any different? Cold take? You would think it's a cold take. You would think. Oh, no, this isn't even... Okay, I thought this was a confession. I see. So he's saying this is exactly why I did that, because it, you know, made it unanimous. Okay. Immediately putting this on mute just so #day don't give me a headache. Yeah. I think most people that are disagreeing, because see, it's different when you're doing an adaptation, right? And I always say this. When you're doing an adaptation, who gives a fuck, right? It's a different version of the character. As long as it's good and it's serving whatever the fuck you want him to serve. But it's like, when we're talking about the games, he should be this guy, right? He should just be this person, right? Why, like, and I feel like a lot of people would say, yeah, game Sonic needs to change and be more like this and be more like that. It's like, that's just cap, bro. You can't. There's no way. We're almost there though, chat. I have a feeling, bro. We're trending upwards. We're trending to where we need to be. Chaos is so cool and so baby. I love them, girl. Chaos is cool. Chaos has a slick ass design, bro. He's so fucking clean. I'm hoping, like, I low-key wish that, like, since the ancients are like a thing and this guy obviously is like an ancient or whatever, I don't know how they're gonna tie all that together. But I hope Chaos comes back, bro, and like he's like good, because you know what I'm saying, Sonic like purified him and took all that negativity out of him, and he's like a good boy now. I hope he comes back, bro. Cool ass design, bro. Listen, we can bash all we want on Lost World in terms of art style, but we cannot deny how visually, in terms of cutscenes, gameplay, animation, and the presentation of the cutscenes, and the use of effects, it looks really good. Maybe the best in the series, especially animation. I will say, in game, the animation is pretty fucking good, man. In game, the animation of Lost World is actually pretty fucking good. So I agree. I don't know about cutscene though. Disagree? Y'all on dick. Niggas on dick, bro. This is valid. I don't know about the cutscenes though. I wouldn't agree with cutscenes. I guess I should have picked the middle. But in game, yeah, no, clean. Really good animation, bro. Alright, Sonic 06 is the Dragon Ball GT of the franchise. I mean, sure. I mean, sure. We got a title. We got a title, boys. Alright, the servers are oh my god, dude. The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power enriched by the heart. The controllers is the one that unifies the Chaos. We need this speech back, bro. And I need the lore team to look back at this speech and be like, oh yeah, they changed thoughts into power. I hear nobody talk about that shit at all, you know what I'm saying? Certain characters use the Chaos Emeralds, right? Like Sonic, he turns into a golden hedgehog or whatever the fuck, right? He does that shit, right? Shadow, same thing. Chaos uses obviously the negative energy of the Chaos, the what's called or whatever, right? And he turns into a fucking big ass serpent motherfucker. Huh? Like, what? With Perfect Chaos, he was pissed off at like the whole shit that happened with the Echidna tribe and shit like that. And Tikal, and with his negative thoughts, he turned into a big ass serpent motherfucker. I'm trying to think of other situations where the Chaos Emeralds were used outside of Sonic going like supersonic. But I definitely I can't recall. I definitely feel like there have been other moments where niggas used the Chaos Emeralds to do a certain thing. Time portals? Yes. Okay, yes. The time portals are dumb. But if Chaos turns thoughts into power, if you have a Chaos Emerald, yeah, okay, you need it too. This is a terrible example because 06 is stupid, right? But it's not too far-fetched to be like, yeah, Chaos Emeralds, we want the time travel. Less time travel. Because even then, right, you're thinking about the time and place that you want to go to, and then you just go there. Turning thoughts into power, that's how that's just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Or even just other things, right? Eggman using it to transform his mechs or whatever, right? All these weird shits that be happening because you just have the Chaos Emeralds. It's like, okay, I guess the Chaos Emeralds can just do this. I guess the Chaos Emeralds can just do that. But technically, if it's turning thoughts into power, it should be able to just do whatever you want with the powers. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, it's hard to fucking explain because it's not really explained at all. All we get is the speech. I wish they would like come back, like spin the block on this shit, and you know what I'm saying? But they're not doing it. So I don't know. Shadow can fucking teleport. He can just teleport. And, oh, in fact, even with a fake emerald, with Sonic, right? He has, like, before that, he never used Chaos Control before. But even with a fake emerald, he was like, okay, I'm about to die. That thing that Shadow did, right? Maybe I can do that, right? He's conjuring up a thought. You feel me? He's conjuring up something in his brain. And he was able to do it. Now, Sonic, he definitely has some, like, chaos powers innate in him for sure. But if they was to be like, okay, technically, if somebody has like strong enough like willpower could think of something like chaos control and do it, then they could probably just do it, right? They can technically bring somebody back to life. That's what I'm saying. They can do all this crazy shit. Who knows, right? I'm tired of people saying, oh, Shadow's boost animation looks better when he is skating. Brother, shut up. The hovering looks... Okay. See, this is what we're not gonna do, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You're a hoverer too? Chat. We're losing the plot, bro. They don't animate the nigga. How does it look cooler? He's stiff. He's stiff as fuck. He's stiffed in that fucking Six Flags Superman ride pose. How does he look cooler? And you want the nigga to hover. Cool, I guess. But the nigga's basically already hovering. He skates on the fleet. There's no point. Are you gonna do it? At least give him a better animation. In fact, hold on. Let's continue reading this shit. And it makes more sense too. How the fuck does it make more sense? How on God's video, I want to know. How does it make more sense? What makes more sense about him hovering than skating? Because he skates. The nigga skates. The only way the nigga can fly is with his fucking hover shoes anyway. I don't know what you guys love so much about the frantic skating animation that makes it look like his bum is itching. The frantic skating animation? Are you talking about the animation from fucking 2001 in Sonic Adventure 2? We got other skating animations from him, yes. But that's in like... No, all the other no, hero skating animations. It's not even frantic. It's very smooth. Shadow the Hedgehog looks even better. The one that Shadow the Hedgehog got squashed and stretched to it looks so fucking clean. Like imagine you're playing Shadow the Hedgehog and you're skating, right? You're just skating, and then eventually he gets to top speed and then he just starts doing this. Not moving or anything, he's just doing this. Or better yet, he does this shit. he's just flying like this. No, stop it, bro. There's so many, bro. Where's this motherfucker skating at, bro? This shit. Imagine you're watching a movie. Instead of this motherfucker skating on the water like this, right? Crazy, like, oh my god, it's so cool. It's so fucking good. How the fuck, right? Instead he gets on the water, he says, fuck it, and he starts doing this shit. Maria! Like, stop it, bro. If you want the nigga to hover more, right? You wanted to actually, like, hover for real, like in that one cutscene in Sonic Adventure 2. Use the hover boots that they do in this game. Why can't he just do this? It's not a frantic animation. It's a clean ass animation. Look at this shit. Let him do this. Where we can actually see the nigga hovering and shit. The air moving through the nigga's body. The way the nigga turns and shit. At least make it look cool. He doesn't look cool with hovering like this shit. There's not even a transition to him fucking skating and then hovering. It just doesn't make any sense. Why? Like the two just does not fit. They don't even try to make it fit. I just like the nigga flying, bro. But the nigga can't even fly. Without you take the shoes off, he can't fly. He doesn't have an innate flying ability. He's not Silver, bro. You don't make the nigga Silver. He's not Silver. I know other characters don't have enough motion to sell their own games. But just think about how cool it would be to get spin-offs. Like an open zone Knuckles game with hunting/fighting on Angel Island. An SBO game with sneaking around bases and Naruto as Jutsus. Or even something like an Amy cooking/baking game. Okay, alright. Why would Amy have a cooking/baking game? What the fuck? I'm not trying to say this person's misogynistic, but this is the most get back in the kitchen woman ass like take. Like what the fuck is this? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping, but that's how they came off. Like why all these people get some cool ass shit that makes sense for their characters or whatever, and then Amy gets cooking/baking. That's just crazy. But I've been saying this, right? In a different timeline, right? In a different timeline where you actually make these other characters like actually good in like say adventure, maybe even heroes. You take a different route to where it's like, okay, these characters actually do play like very, very differently other than just being like a clone of Team Sonic, right? Some of them play a lot different or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? You guys get what I'm saying. But like these characters are so kind of like unique in design and stuff like that, that dead ass, if you take their design, strip it away from the Sonic franchise forever, like Knuckles, they can dead ass sell their own like 3D like game back in the 2000s. I've said this before. If Knuckles had nothing to do with Sonic at all, and he was just like a new thing, Knuckles, and then you make your own thing with that, kids will look at that shit and be like, oh shit, this guy looks cool. Knuckles, he has fists or whatever. What's his game about? Let me go, Mom, can I get this game? And I say the same thing with like characters like Tails, characters like Amy, Here's like, whatever the fuck. Obviously, Sega just did not develop these characters well enough to where they have their own motion to do that in the state that the franchise it was back then. But if you separate them from the franchise, I believe that like Amy and her gameplay style and adventure, you actually make it like good, will make for a banger fucking like 3D collectathon like platformer. It would be so fucking cool. SBO, you can do the same for him. It's the same shit. Unfortunately, though, right now that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. I ain't gonna lie. Because still we can't get fucking playable characters to be good in a Sonic game. Frontier shit was so fucking ass. These characters were neutered. They had to patch these characters just to even make them function like how they're supposed to function. Even then, it's just would you buy an Amy standalone game? I would 1000%. If she has the hammer jump and she was momentum based, yeah, I'm buying that and I'm playing it. The Metal Virus Arc was way too early in IDW's run, and most stories we've gotten afterwards feel safe and not as interesting in comparison. Shoutouts to Scrapnik Island though. I agree, honestly, because Metal Virus seems like a finale to like everything going on in IDW. It felt like it could have been like a finale arc. Because right now, yeah, like past that shit, I have not really been interested in anything in IDW. That's why we've kind of been slow when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, uploading those and just reading those, because I'm kind of just like, whatever. Because again, yeah, they feel safe. They have these ideas and they feel like they want to take the characters somewhere, but because they can't, they just don't ever go anywhere with it. So it's like, I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Nothing seems to be really happening. I would definitely rather it be more like Scrapnik Island, where they had just little mini series that just weren't like canon, you know what I'm saying? Be like an anthology series, you know, where it's just like, okay, these one-off little comics or whatever, like Sonic and Tails, or just Sonic goes to this one island or whatever, just for this one little story arc, and then boom, we're on to the next one. Like, there's no like connectivity between each one of them. I think that would just be a lot better. Because imagine we just had like a whole bunch of like Scrapnik Islands type arcs. That would be a lot better, I think. You know what? I think Sega's biggest mistake is the formula constantly changing. They should have blamed themselves for 06 being trash. Are they saying they shouldn't have blamed themselves for 06 being trash instead of the adventure formula? Oh, no, okay. No, they should have blamed themselves for 06 being trash instead of the adventure formula and then dishing out the adventure formula. Okay, no, I 1000% agree with this, yes. 1000% agree with this. Because Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game. I always say this, but I always say that, yeah, them going in this boost formula like route, they would have been better off sticking to the adventure formula 1000%, and like building off of that. It just would have made the franchise a lot more consistent, and I think it overall would just been a lot better for the franchise to just keep that, similar to like what Mario does, building off of their 3D games. You know what I'm saying? Every single 3D Mario game is improving off of the last one, and those games progressively get better and better and better and better and better. So I think Sonic could have did the same thing, but yeah, it was more on them being like stupid for 06 being ass than like, oh well, we gotta ditch the adventure formula, because they do that a lot. You know, they kind of just say, okay, this formula works, let's just throw that out the way and then try something completely new, like what they did with Lost World, like Generations of Lost World. Not exactly a good thing, I don't feel like. But you can definitely tell with Shadow Gens, they're incorporating a lot of that like adventure feel into it than it just being a straight up boost game, and I think that's a good thing for the series as well. Oh, Sonic Twitter is forever ruined by the adventure versus boost shit. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. I hate that Sega is using canon oh, thank God, yes. Every time some Sonic content drops, because they believe that fans don't care about anything which isn't canon. Like, please, it's okay that Prime isn't canon. That's what I'm saying, bro. Why are we trying to make this shit canon? Why are you trying to be like, yeah, this is canon to the story? It makes literal no fucking sense for this show to be canon. That canon sticker, bro. Sega, stop it. Things can just be its own thing, I promise you. Alright, well, this was fun. Definitely would like to do more of these. We're gonna do another community hot takes joint, but I kind of like this page, man. This page kind of fire. So shout out Sonic Confessions and Takes. Y'all go check them out on Twitter. They're at us right here. Sonic Twitter Takes. You guys enjoyed today's video, smash that like button. Comment down below what you guys think, and of course, subscribe to your boy and hit that bell so you know when I upload my next video. All right, we're on the road to 20K. We're at 19K right now, which is kind of crazy. Spam me up. We do this weekly. Amen. Look, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm out. Deuces. Bye.